This is LaserBolt coming at you with another Watch Dogs video. Today I'm going to explain to you how the skill tree works in Watch Dogs, and what way you're going to want to play is going to determine what skill tree you actually go for. So let's go ahead and talk first, before we get started, how you're going to be able to know what type of game styles are currently available within the game. So within the game we have three sets of different playstyles. We have the following. We have the aggressive, which is pretty much you're just going to go kind of go in there guns blazing and take enemies out. You have the ghost, which is more of a stealthy unit, more of a passive way to play and approach the level without being detected, which is probably the playstyle I'm going to go for. And of course you have the trickster one, which allows you to play, kind of use both different both aggressive and ghost playstyle, and use certain gadgetry to actually infiltrate certain areas or hack certain parts within the world. So those are different types of playstyle, but how does the skill tree work and where do you obtain it? So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and open up your phone, and you're going to have an app called Research. The Research app is going to give you the ability to actually access your skill tree, and this one's going to determine what type of characteristics or what type of game style you're going to be approaching within the game. So we have a total of 7 different types of skill trees we're able to obtain, and I'm going to go by each and every one of them, kind of explain to you which ones you guys should pick and how you should guys go. I already picked one, and I'll explain it a little bit later at the end of the video why I picked that one and how that matches my playstyle that I prefer. So let's go ahead and start with the first one, which is called vehicle hacking. It's pretty much self-explanatory. This one's going to allow you to hack vehicles and use them as weapons. As you see right there, you're able to move vehicles, and you're able to use vehicles to crash into people or objectives. Next up, if we go further up the skill tree, will allow you to actually hack vehicles without having to kind of, when you're hijacking, when you're kind of stealing them, you don't need to go ahead and, hijack them. All you need to do is actually just use your phone, and you can hack them electronically. And next up, we have this one, which gives you the ability, if you're being chased by a chopper or a helicopter, you can actually make the chopper go away with that skill tree unlocked. Then we have engine overload. This one's going to go ahead and give you that nice little burst of speed if you guys are trying to get away from either the cops or a gang that's actually following you within the game. Next up, we have this one, which allows you, while you're walking on foot, to cause a distraction and have vehicles crash into each other and just overwhelmingly take each other out. This just only works while you're moving. So next we got reduce Botnet resources for costs for any vehicle hacking. This is the last skill tree. This just makes the cost of the vehicle hacking a lot cheaper. Next up, we're going to go work our way from the right side to the left, and we have the gang attack. This is actually a pretty interesting one, because this is going to go ahead and allow you to do certain stuff. But the first skill tree, it says this hack sends a distraction to civilian phones or blasts feedback in enemy headset. So if someone has a headset on or a phone, it will go ahead and send that. But not only that, but it allows you to cancel 911 calls being sent out, so people won't be asking for help. If you go further down this line, we have gang attack. This is pretty much once you are infiltrated or with a particular gang, you could actually send a gang to kind of target an individual and come and help you out, maybe take him out, or just overcome a kind of, if you're trying to infiltrate an area. Then we have gang shirtmisk, and this one goes ahead and allows you to bring a high level members of the gang to rough up a target. And that's once we have called the strongest member, or like the boss guy from the gang, to come and take out a target. If we go down the skill tree, this is actually pretty good, because you're actually able to pinpoint a suspect or someone that you want to go ahead and have the police come and target, and it sends a message to the police telling them, hey, there's a suspect here. Next up, we have a wanted criminal. This one's pretty much, you put a big warrant on this guy saying this guy's really dangerous. Come and pick him up, and kind of like the SWAT unit will come and try to take him out. Higher up, we have improved profile. This gives you the ability to go ahead and know what person has a lot of money in their bank account, and you're able to hack that. This is going to be very effective and helpful when you're trying to level up in the game, trying to buy guns, trying to buy vehicles, and also clothing. So this is definitely a must-have if you guys are trying to stack up on some money or some loot in Watch Dogs. Next up, we have massive communication disruption. This is going to go ahead and disrupt a bunch of people in the area. And then the second one, the last one up here, is Botnet saving personal devices. This reduces the cost of you actually going ahead and when using a hack on individuals. Then we have the following, which is called city disruption. This is pretty much kind of help you out throughout the city. If you're trying to get away with your car, this is going to go ahead and allow you to push out some steam pipes or some gates to pop up in the while you're trying to get away from the cops, making it very effective and very reminiscent of Watch Dogs 1. Next up, we have traffic control. Sorry, we have robot exploits. This is going to let you move robots and have them either move or have them attack the enemy and take them out, as you guys see right there on the little square of the video. And then we have traffic control exploit. This is going to go ahead and allow you to upgrade the auto takedown with the ability to hack the traffic light system. So let's say you have a green light, you want to make a light red or purple. I mean red or purple. I mean green or yellow or or red. And while you're being chased, you're able to do so to cause a car accident. Then we have security system shutdown. This allows you to shut down any sort of security system like a camera that might be triggering or a sensor. And then you have the this one's going to save the amount of botnets you use to actually use any hack. Further up, we have massive system crash. This is going to allow you to go ahead and crash, shut down all the city infrastructure for 30 seconds, for example, pipes, gates, or anything like that. Then we have upgrade to the mass system crash. This one turns off the lights, allowing you to kind of be more stealthy when going about taking out the out anything that plays more into the ghost type of archetype. Next up, we have the following, which is called tinkering. And this is one of the first ones I bought, which is called electric shock device. This allows you to throw a device and either have the person walk up to the device and be distracted by it, or you can go ahead and throw the device and have it blow up and detonate when they go ahead and walk by it by pressing L1 and R1. Very effective. Next up, you're able to activate from a shock to an explosive device, very similar to the first one, just that this one is actually explodes instead of causing a shock. Then we have electro expert tinkering. This reduces the cooldown timer for the explosive and the electric shock devices. And then we have allow to carry and place 5 electric shock devices at once. The bottom one is pretty much the same thing, but with the explosives, it goes ahead and reduces the explosive and electric shock devices have a larger area of effect. So this one gives you a lighter, kind of a bigger circumference to where you're able to take out enemies. And then you have explosive optimized. This allows you to carry and place 5 explosives at once. And then we have the following, which is the botnet. This is pretty much kind of botnet is what you use to kind of hack stuff. And this is going to give you the ability to not only increase the meter of how many botnets you could have, but with this one it'll give you more. It'll add 4 to them, and each individual tree will give you go ahead and increase the available bot resources by 2. So as you guys see, the wheel keeps going up and up while you go ahead and increase. So all of these go ahead and to help you guys out to increase that hack ability. Next up, we have Marksmanship. Marksmanship is kind of that you're going to want to go, if you're an aggressive player, you're going to want to go ahead and play this one. This is going to give you sleight of hand, increases the reload speed for a pistol and a stun gun. We have advanced sight of hand, increases the reload speed for two-handed weapons. And we have a increased ability for two-handed weapons as well, so kind of your assault rifles, SMGs, weapons like that. And we also have target weakness, increases damage dealt by a shotgun against a vehicle or armored targets. We have steady hand. It reduce the scope sway on all scoped weapons. So for example, your snipers or any other weapon that has a scope, it's going to reduce the sway for it, so you can definitely go ahead and go on target as quick as possible. Then we have keen eye, increases damage dealt by a sniper rifle. Next up, we have on the bottom tree, steady aim, increases the stun gun range, so you can shoot that a little bit further. And we have upgrade pistol, rate of fire to as fast as you can pull the trigger, making it really, really cool. And of course, the last one, which is stun amp up, it decreases the number of stun gun charge needed to stun and armor enemies. So when enemies are armor, you're able to go ahead and pull the stun gun and take them out a lot better and quicker. And last but not least, we have remote CTRL. This one goes ahead and allows you to control different types of machines like forklifts and scissor lifts to allow you to go ahead and access certain portions of the level, at higher distance, or cranes. Next up on the top, we have equip the quadcopter. This is the one that's going to let you allow and scan the area without having to go ahead and infiltrate it, give you the ability to see where ads are at or different types of enemies or cameras may be available within the level. Very effective playing for that ghostly, you're trying to go for that ghost type of archetype or tinkery. Then we have export RC engine. This reduces the cooldown timer of the jump of the RC. So your little your little jumper or quad chopper. And then we have the remote gadget, which is really cool. Equip the jumper and quad drone to drop IEDs and sappers to sap the enemy, so you can take them out with a robot. On the bottom tree, we have taunt. This is goes ahead and equips the jumper with an internal speaker, and it makes the person that or the enemy around you kind of turn around so they could be like distracted while you're trying to infiltrate that area. Then we have enhanced sprint. This goes ahead and gives the jumper a higher jump so it could get up to higher places. And last but not least, we have boosted speed for both the jumper and the quadcopter to use within the game. And that pretty much wraps around the skill tree, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below which way do you plan on playing and approaching the game. I hope this video was helpful and informative. Don't forget, guys, if you want to stay up to date to all things Watch Dogs 2 related, make sure you keep it locked on this channel, and I will catch you guys on the next video.